welcome to Kiwitea Street on this Auckland anniversary weekend as we present to you the Gridlock Derby in the ISPS Handa Premiership. Auckland City FC taking on Eastern Suburbs. There are a number of interesting narratives this afternoon, given that such a high number of the Lily Whites have turned out in navy blue previously. Tim Payne and Callum McCow, two notable names in that bracket. It's also a day of milestones for Cam Howison and Dan Morgan, who each passed the 50 game mark for their club. Dan Morgan over two spells and Cam Howison since transferring from Team Wellington a couple of seasons ago. Eastern Suburbs are in fine form currently, scoring at almost 5 goals a game over the last 4 matches, while Auckland City have won 11 games straight this season. An impressive start by any measure. Andrew Withers driving that long diagonal ball forward, looking for Michael Bilt and finding him. That's a good ball in. It's hooked away by Angel Balanga. David Brown with the flick on. Collected by Harry Edge for his goalkeeper. Very aggressive press from Mika Lealafa. And Edge is pressured into turning possession over under the watchful gaze of David Brown. Lealafa against Payne. Fine first touch by David Brown in the shot. However, couldn't match the quality of that first touch. Oh, and that's a mistake and a goal for Mika Lealafa. It's a disaster for Kelvin Kalua. The back pass was short and Lealafa remained focused and then thrashed the ball beyond Andrew Withers. Auckland City take a 1-0 lead after just 14 minutes. And it was Kalua's very light touch that allowed the Solomon Islander to skate through and give Auckland City the ideal start, and he's done it again. Tim Payne across, that's a fine block by the Lily White skipper, and again he had to win that off Tavano and he did so perfectly. Here's David Brown. He's got Bilt and he's got Payne, and that is going to be a free kick. David Brown fouled by Michael Bilt. It's in a very good position from an Auckland City perspective, and a yellow card for the Lily Whites defender. Caltac stands over the ball and strikes it! Oh, what a fine goal! Andrew Withers got a glove on it, but he couldn't keep it out. And Auckland City go 2-0 up. 24 minutes gone, and a real Pacific feel about this margin that Auckland have built. And look at this fine strike. It had some curve on it, and that was what did for Andrew Withers in the end. Well, such was the ferocity of that free kick. The net has come unstuck. Referee Matt Conga is going to need some help to repair the damage there. His own Parker Price. Tim Payne trying to play the ball into the channel. It went all the way through to Zubi Karai. Jordan Vale against Dominic Wooldridge. It's clipped in by Tavano. Well, Auckland City will be happy with a 2-0 lead. The last match at River Hills between these two teams was very, very close indeed. Dylan Manikin strike the difference between the two teams on that very overcast day. Here's Dominic Wooldridge. That's an interesting ball. It lands on the top of the net. Zubi Karai dealing with it comfortably. That's a fine pass. Here's Andre de Jong against Mario Billen. One step over and a decent ball to the far post, won by Balanga. Yusuf Ali in a spot of bother. Strong tackle from Tavano and a late one from Cam Howison. This is going to result in a card, I'm sure. Well, Yusuf Ali's received that card, and we'll have to wait. Well, Elijah Just is going to have to get some treatment perhaps, and confirmation of the yellow card for Cam Howison as well. McCowart stands over the ball. Pops that into the box. It's a well-measured free kick. And the header takes a deflection and the shot hits the side netting from Michael Bilt. Not a bad effort. It was a difficult angle in a crowded penalty box. Oh, great touch by David Brown. Tries to work himself onto the right foot, and a timely challenge again by the Lily Whites defence. De Jong, Wooldridge. Just pops it into the box, and that's fine handling. Parker Price breaks one line of pressure. Elijah Just with the final touch again. Chances few and far between for the Lily Whites so far in this derby. Good first time ball by Dan Morgan. Mika Lealafa arrived late. Interesting moment for the home side. Now Wooldridge. Bilt. De Jong. Nice first touch. Good layoff, and that's a good save from a decent shot by Campbell Strong. Tavano's corner's repelled. He whips it in again. It's off the bar, this time from Lealafa. Well, he scored with his head last week against Hawke's Bay United, Lealafa. Very nearly grabbed a second goal in this game as Matt Conga brings a very entertaining first half to a conclusion. Auckland City FC leading Eastern Suburbs by 2-0. And the visitors facing an uphill battle to get back into this match. They could easily have been 3, possibly 4 down. They have been absolutely battering teams in the ISPS Handa Premiership since the acquisition of Callum McCowart, but they find themselves in a rare position of trailing. Brown gets the better of Harry Edge and continues his run. That's a good ball in. Lealafa, number 3. And once again, it's an Oceania connection. The cross coming in from the left by Papua New Guinea international David Brown, and finished off by Solomon Islands international and Mika Lealafa. Superbly measured cross. Nobody picked up the run of Lealafa. And Andrew Withers had no hope of stopping it from close range. Well, Eastern Suburbs have picked up the pace and dominated this match in the last 5 or 6 minutes or so. They still haven't created a clear-cut opportunity. Off, and Harry Edge has gone into the back of referee Matt Conga. And it's Matt Payne who's providing treatment for the referee. Harry Edge explaining himself away there to Conga. Unfortunately, everyone is fit to continue. That's a lovely piece of work from David Brown. Dan Morgan's run is well timed. There's the back heel, and he almost found Mika Lealafa. Calvin Kalua did just enough to put him off. Tavano. That's a fine ball, and Withers is a long way out. Tavano has a pop from a long distance. That could have been embarrassing for the Lily Whites goalkeeper. Fortune favours the brave. Here's Elijah Just. Michael Bilt. Very strong on the ball. Michael Bilt popped it into the far post, and oh, how about that for a goal? How many times has Callum McCowart done that in the ISPS Handa Premiership? Fine ball into the penalty box, and an equally fine finish to go with it, and that makes it 3-1. Very inviting ball in. The marking wasn't very tight from Auckland there, and McCowart made no mistake directing the header beyond Aniot Zubi-Karai. Brown against Wooldridge. Again into the near post. Calvin Kalua was very tight. Doing a good job on Lealafa. Ball into the far post. It was a decent cross. Just pulls it back. Here's Dominic Wooldridge. Oh, and it's ended up in the net, and it's game on. Eastern Suburbs have clawed their way back into this match. Now just a goal in it. Lovely combination play between Wooldridge and Elijah Just, and it was a delicate finish that had a bit of spin on it. And the goalkeeper could do nothing to prevent the ball from ending up in the back of the net. Here's McCourt again. Punched clear by Zubi Karai. Well, you have to doff the cap to Eastern Suburbs. They look to be in an almost hopeless situation. They are such a young and talented team, and their perseverance may yet pay off. Here's Wooldridge with Tavano in hot pursuit. Just against Jordan Vale. Oh, some clever footwork there with falls to Wooldridge, but he can't get any power in the shot. There's no offside flag. Here's Maro Bonsumaru, and a foul. And it goes the home side's way. Dalton Wilkins, the substitute's not happy about the assistant referee and his decision, and he's picked up a yellow card. Tavano. Bonsumaru. Dylan Manikim. Auckland City will be happy to just recycle possession. They still have the advantage here in the gridlock derby. De Jong, fine work. Dan Morgan goes out to try and deal with the threat, and he's done just enough, and Auckland City have done just enough in the end. They have won the gridlock derby by 3-2, and there was a real Pacific flavour about the action. Goals to Mika Lealafa and Brian Kaltak, and a late comeback by Eastern Suburbs was not enough. They still hang on to second place, however. For Auckland City, it's 12 wins on the bounce and their 7th straight victory in this fixture since 2016.